Hey everyone, it's Kayla with the Horror Abyss, and we're here with Lou Temple. Didn't think I was going to get a chance to talk to you today, honestly.
Oh.
It's been very busy.
It has.
Very happy to talk to you.
Very cool.
And I want to talk to you about what you're working on now. Anything coming out? Obviously, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That was cool. I'm not in it very much. I'm a spoke in the wheel, but just nice to be part of the team, in the team picture, as they say.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. It was a real education to get a chance to, work with Quentin Tarantino, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Al Pacino.
Yeah.
The group, those kids. And so that was super cool. Just to be invited was kind of an honor. Though I don't show up much in the movie, I'm still happy. It was a good experience to watch them work, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's good to hear. And I haven't seen it, but I look forward to it. Anything else that you want to talk about? Anything else that maybe, would a role outside of horror that you're working on even?
Well, I've got a movie out in the UK called Homeless Ashes, which is about homelessness, which is an epidemic everywhere in the world, particularly in the United States. And this is about living on the streets. They call it rough sleeping, oddly, but it's a really heartfelt story that I think is done well. It's shot well. I saw it the other day. It was in a festival in town, Los Angeles, and I was pleased with it. So I think that movie has some legs. There's an independent movie I did. It's kind of a coming-of-age horror film from a young 13-year-old girl's perspective called Between the Darkness, and it's out on streaming platform right now. And I play the father of the girl who's having to deal with navigating her family, which is never easy, and there was a suicide in the family, and there is a Gorgon that haunts them, Greek mythology. So it's kind of interesting. I think the script was quite good, and hopefully we pulled it off.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, not bad.
And you've done, you're pretty seasoned with conventions at this point, right?
I've done a few, yeah.
What's your favorite thing about conventions and your least favorite thing?
I think my least favorite thing would be the travel.
Yep.
I think the time that you're on an airplane
can be
time that you don't get back. You can read, for sure, catch up on your programming, but it's still airtime that you're not really available to business, let's say.
Right.
But you do get to see new places, and I think that's my favorite part of it. New places include new people and the fan base that are people you haven't met yet. So that to me is my favorite part, is meeting new people.
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with you. I love the part of being somewhere new and experiencing something new, but I don't like the travel either. I don't like being on a plane. So I hear you on that. And another question about conventions. Who is your favorite person that you have met at a convention, another actor that you hit it off with really well, that you otherwise maybe wouldn't have thought that you would have?
Oh, all right. Well, a lot of these people I know from having worked with them or been around Hollywood and going through the audition process. I don't know. I had a nice visit. Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
Okay.
That was super cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I think I met him in Calgary, and he was great. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, cool. Well, that's awesome. And of course, we have a lot of Walking Dead fans in our community.
Oh, good.
For our website, so they'll be happy to see you and interview with you.
See Axel.
And yeah, basically, I just wanted to ask you about conventions because, unlike some of the guests I've spoken with today, you are, I think, one of the most seasoned people.
Oh, veterans? Oh, wow, that's saying something because there's some good ones. Kane's been around, and
there's
Bill Moseley.
Moseley.
Yeah. We're in Niagara Falls at the Frightmare in the
Frightmare
Falls
Yeah.
convention, and so that is unique in and of its own way. It's a you know, it's a setting that calls people just on its own nature, with nature, the falls, and then we've got the horror genre on top of it. So there's a lot of people milling about.
Right?
Yeah.
And the great thing about the horror community and a convention like this is that you really get time to talk to people.
Yes.
I feel like with bigger conventions, it's more of a move along, like hurry kind of thing. But with conventions like this, you actually get to kind of talk to people for a little bit longer and meet more people. It's
I
more
think
personal.
so. Yeah, it feels a little bit more personal.
Do you like that?
Well, I always like being busy, so
Yeah, always doing something.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't mind long lines and having a lot of people waiting to meet me, because that's busy, and that's
Right.
that's what we're here to do. So I like having a conversation with people, and I like them getting to know me, and me in some small part getting to know them as well. But I also like the fast and furious of, okay, I always take a moment with the audience to make sure that they understand they're getting an experience. That's
Right.
important. That's as important to me as anything. So
Yeah.
so
Well,
yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
do like it.
I think you kind of, you've done many conventions. I think you've kind of mastered like the art of being busy, but also understanding that taking that moment with somebody
Yeah.
for that experience is also important.
It is. I think the fan has to feel like they've got something out of it.
Yeah,
The audience,
yeah,
right?
I agree. Well, we had a good few minutes with Lou, and really happy to get to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So nice.
Great to meet you.
My pleasure,
You're
Kayla.
so kind.
Yeah. And what's the podcast? What's the YouTube that we're looking
the
at?
Horror Abyss. We will give you a card
The
out.
Horror Abyss.
Yes.
Drop into the Horror Abyss. You follow?
Thank you. Bye.